At first, nobody noticed her. A skinny girl dragging a suitcase through New York streets. No money, no connections, no safety net. Just rejection letters, empty apartments, and a dream so big it scared even her. This is not the Lady Gaga story you think you know. Because before the red carpets, before the meat dress, before the $350 million empire, she was broke, dismissed, mocked, and very close to disappearing forever. And what happened next shocked the entire music industry. Before the world knew her as Lady Gaga, her name was Stefani Germanotta. She grew up on Manhattan's Upper West Side, close enough to wealth to see it, but not enough to touch it. Her parents worked hard, stretched every dollar, and believed in discipline. But Stefani didn't want safety. She wanted immortality. At just 4 years old, she taught herself piano. By 13, she was writing songs. By 17, she was accepted into NYU's Tisch School of the Arts, one of the most prestigious creative institutions in the world. On paper, she was winning. But behind the scenes, she was unraveling. NYU didn't celebrate her creativity. They isolated it. Classmates mocked her clothes, her music, her intensity. Some even created Facebook groups just to laugh at her ambitions. They said she was trying too hard, that she was weird, that she would never make it. Years later, screenshots of those posts resurfaced. And suddenly, the world realized something terrifying. They were wrong about everything. But at the time, Stefani didn't know that yet. She dropped out of NYU. No degree, no backup plan, just a one-way decision into uncertainty. New York chewed her up fast. She slept on friends' floors, performed in dive bars, worked non-stop. Music executives listened to her demos, then passed. Again, and again, and again.
Well, my music was different when I was in high school. I was singing about love.
Her style too confusing. One label executive reportedly told her, "There is no future for you in music." That sentence nearly ended her career before it began. Here's the part nobody talks about. In 2007, Lady Gaga was dropped by Def Jam Records. Dropped, no hit, no album, no second chance. Most artists never recover from that moment. Many quit, some disappear forever. Gaga didn't. She went completely broke. No stable income, no label support, no guarantees. And that's when her life took a dark turn. Around this time, Gaga experienced severe trauma, both emotional and physical. She later revealed she was assaulted by a producer who promised to help her career. The experience left her with PTSD, chronic pain, and deep psychological scars. She didn't talk about it for years. Instead, she buried the pain inside her art. Pain became fuel, and that's when the transformation truly began. Stefani Germanotta died quietly. Lady Gaga was born violently. She reinvented herself from the ground up. New name, new persona, new rules. She didn't try to fit into pop music. She decided to attack it. She dyed her hair platinum blonde, not for beauty, but to avoid comparisons. She exaggerated fashion until it became performance art. She used shock as a weapon, not to hide insecurity, but to control the narrative. If they were going to stare, she would decide why. Still, success didn't come overnight. She lived in a tiny apartment with roaches. She performed in underground clubs like the Slipper Room. She collaborated with producers who believed in her when nobody else did. One of them was Akon, and that meeting changed everything. Akon heard her sing, and unlike everyone else, he didn't hear too much. He heard a star. He signed her on the spot. In 2008, Lady Gaga released her debut album, The Fame. No one expected what happened next. Just Dance exploded. Then Poker Face. Then the world stopped. In less than a year, Gaga went from unknown to unavoidable. Her songs dominated charts globally. Her performances redefined pop concerts. Her image polarized audiences. People didn't just listen to Lady Gaga, they reacted to her. And that reaction was exactly the point. But success didn't make life easier. It made it heavier. With fame came brutal scrutiny. Critics mocked her outfits. Late-night shows turned her into a punchline. The internet dissected her body, her gender, her sanity. She responded by leaning in harder. If they said she was fake, she became surreal. If they called her insane, she became theatrical. If they doubted her talent, she sang live until silence filled the room. This wasn't chaos. This was strategy. By 2010, Gaga wasn't just a pop star. She was a movement. Her fans, little monsters, weren't just listeners. They were outsiders, rejected kids, misunderstood creatives, people who saw themselves in her pain. And Gaga made them a promise. I will never let you feel alone. That promise built an empire. Here's a number most people don't realize. Lady Gaga has sold over 170 million records worldwide. She wasn't just a character, she was an artist. Then came acting. Hollywood didn't take her seriously at first. Pop stars weren't supposed to win Oscars. Then A Star Is Born happened. Her performance shattered expectations. She won an Academy Award, Golden Globes, BAFTAs. The same industry that once laughed at her now stood up for her. And the world saw the full arc. From rejected songwriter to global icon to respected artist to business powerhouse, Lady Gaga's net worth crossed $350 million. But money was never the real victory. Freedom was. Today, Gaga owns her masters, controls her image, runs successful brands like House Labs, advocates for mental health globally. She turned trauma into power, rejection into leverage, mockery into mythology. And here's the most important part of her story. If this story inspired you, disturbed you, or made you rethink what rejection really means, you already know what to do. Subscribe, but continuing feels impossible. And Lady Gaga, she chose impossible. If Lady Gaga's story inspired you, don't scroll away. Like this video to support real stories of resilience,